Imagine a vibrant Sunday night in the Bronx, March 25, 1990. The Happy Land Social Club, an unlicensed dance hall on Southern Boulevard, is pulsating with music and laughter. Inside, nearly 100 young people, many from the local Honduran and Garifuna American communities, are celebrating Carnival, their spirits high, their worries momentarily forgotten. But outside, a dark shadow looms, fueled by rejection and rage. A man, Julio González, recently ejected from the club after a heated argument with his ex-girlfriend, a coat check worker named Lydia Feliciano, stands in the darkness. He's clutching a plastic container, not of celebratory drinks, but of gasoline. His words, "I'll be coming back," echo in the cold night air, a chilling promise about to unleash an unimaginable horror that would claim 87 innocent lives and forever scar a community. Before we delve deeper into this tragic tale, remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Calendar of Crime. The Happy Land Social Club was, by all accounts, a disaster waiting to happen. It was operating illegally, having been ordered to close in 1988 for numerous building code violations, including a severe lack of fire exits and no sprinkler system. Despite these glaring safety hazards, the club continued to operate, drawing in a lively crowd, particularly on weekends. Many of its patrons were young immigrants seeking a taste of home and a place to socialize. Julio González, a Cuban refugee who had arrived in the U.S. during the Mariel boat lift, had a history of volatile behavior. He had served time in prison in Cuba for desertion from the army and had a criminal record in the U.S. for drug dealing. His relationship with Lydia Feliciano, a coat check worker at Happy Land, was tumultuous. On that fateful night, after an argument where Feliciano told him she wanted nothing more to do with him, González was thrown out of the club by a bouncer. Consumed by a desire for revenge, González walked to a nearby Amoco gas station. He purchased $1 worth of gasoline, a small amount that would soon become an instrument of mass murder. He returned to the club, poured the flammable liquid at the base of the only accessible staircase, and ignited it. The flames erupted almost instantly, blocking the sole escape route for the unsuspecting revelers inside. The club quickly filled with thick, toxic smoke. Panic ensued as the music abruptly stopped and screams replaced laughter. People desperately tried to find a way out, but the blocked main entrance and the absence of fire exit sealed their fate. Some victims were found still holding their drinks, caught completely off guard by the sudden inferno. Others desperately punched a hole through a wall into an adjacent union hall, a futile attempt to escape the suffocating smoke and heat. Firefighters arrived within minutes, 150 strong, but the blaze was so intense and the conditions inside so dire that their efforts were largely focused on recovery rather than rescue. The fire itself was extinguished in a mere 5 minutes, but the damage was already done. 87 people, mostly young Hondurans celebrating Carnival, had perished from asphyxiation or being trampled in the chaos. González, meanwhile, had returned home, removed his gasoline-soaked clothes, and fallen asleep, seemingly undisturbed by the horror he had unleashed. He was arrested the following afternoon after police interviewed Lydia Feliciano, who immediately suspected him. Once confronted, he confessed to the heinous act. In August 1991, Julio González was found guilty on 87 counts of arson and 87 counts of murder. He received the maximum sentence of 25 years to life for each count, to be served concurrently. He was denied parole in 2015 and died in prison from a heart attack on September 13, 2016, at the age of 61. The Happy Land Social Club fire remains one of the deadliest arson attacks in U.S. history and the deadliest fire in New York City since the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire in 1911, which, chillingly, occurred on the same day of the year. The tragedy led to increased scrutiny of illegal social clubs and stricter enforcement of fire safety regulations, a grim legacy born from an act of unimaginable cruelty and negligence. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.